Hi everyone, this is the disembodied voice of Patrick Galactic. Are you an artist? Do you have friends who are? Then Weird at Night wants to show your work. We feature music, poetry, painting, dance, drag, comedy, sketch, short films, animation, literature, and much more. Yeah, I just read the graphic, but I also wrote the graphic, so it's only kind of cheating. Do you want to be a character on Weird at Night? You absolutely can. Whether you want to make something for the show or have something specific you'd like us to air, you can do it by either emailing us at weirdatnight@gmail.com, or the much cooler option is to join our Discord server, send me a friend request, and then send me a DM. Weird at Night is a place of celebration and collaboration. We're always looking for new and fresh things for the show. If you have an idea you want help developing, we're down to help. Art is the antidote. Attack with love. I'll see you in a few minutes.
the pink cloud. I'm a mythical creature here in the Waniverse with my friends, Booger Bitch Fantasia Man and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I hated all humans and lived a life of substance abuse and self-loathing. But I discovered friendship and now I feel a lot better. Welcome to Weird at Night! This is the pre-show. The live show will begin at 10 p.m. as our guide, Patrick Galactic, steers us on a course to the Artmosphere. Weird at Night is a humor-based community art share stream. The Waniverse is a land of safe but challenging fantasy. We get real stupid, and oftentimes we do them at the same time. We're interactive. If you got something to say, at Weird at Night in the chat, and we'll read your comments, as long as they aren't hateful piece of shit kind of stuff, and at least somewhat related to the show. This is a place of art, acceptance, of tolerance, and understanding. Misogyny, racism, homophobia, transphobia, and all other xenophobic ideologies are not welcome here. But if you ain't dumb like that, welcome to the Artstravaganza! Starting at 10 p.m.
Wood fire springs forth. What bile does bubble. The black moon swings, and the sky stirs treble. By violent ends, we kill the light. Through the shadows, madness beckons. Weird at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Weird at Night!
Hey, what's up, everybody? You catching me out of the studio. I'm used to the big cameras, the big lights. It's wild right now. But anyways, want to thank you for tuning in to Weird at Night. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all your support. And don't forget to share the stream.
Beaming to you from a Waniverse far away, I am Patrick Galactic, floating art guide, welcoming you to Weird at Night. I want to give a huge shout out to everyone on Twitch, YouTube, and the Converge media page. Thank you all for tuning in. We're so excited to have you with us tonight. We have a full house of incredible music and art for you tonight, and we're not going to waste any time getting started after we sing the song of the cosmos. This is Gizmo's song from Gremlins that he sings occasionally. Isn't that right, Gizmo? See? All right, to get the Waniverse rotating just right, we need to sing with our whole black hearts. Are you with me? You ready? All right. Do you see, doesn't everything feel right now? Ritual is a hallmark of freaking genius. I'm sure somebody said that before. But enough about before. We're about here and now, sillies. And the one we turn to, the documentarian of now, the monster who doesn't miss. Terry Monstrosity is fired up and ready to spit.
I let out my feelings, still ain't shit. I look in the mirror, no resistance. But my words are really sharp, so slit a wrist. Put the horse before the cart and get to mission. I don't mess around with slowpokes, I'm a prick. Settled in the word that I'm a fucking misfit. And I damn sure ain't got nothing on my wrist. I'm exactly who I was, I'm just a big kid. A misconception, know that I'ma throw a fit all winter. Tall tempers, set it off, give them something to remember. Never cough cause the testy getting tender. Never pause cause your bestie's getting splintered, ho. Bipartisan, I guess we still some niggers though. Ain't no part of plans, never get the bigger role. I be sipping slow, opera singing Figaro. Awkward landing off the picture, perfect finger roll. Users always copy when they pissed. But I ain't never traced, I got a gift.
Big love to Terry Monstrosity, brand new dad and divinely inspired human being. Check out the links I dropped for Terry. Go to his Bandcamp or his website and listen to what he's got on tap. Spend a little skrill if you got it. You know, skrill rhymes with chill, and I'll tell you there is nothing chill about Weird at Night. It can only be nourished with insanity, like pouring gasoline into a cup of whiskey, lighting it on fire, and then looking sheepishly like, what? At everyone staring at you. And to reach levels like that, I need you to turn rationality to 0. I need you to turn what the fuck to 11. This cosmic calamity ain't an accident, cowpoke. It's an extravaganza of galactic proportion. Weird at Night is a twice weekly art voyage through the stars. It's like a smoky patchwork quilt with Twilight Zone, 90s cable access, Pee-wee's Playhouse, and Reading Rainbow. Oh, stitched in. We're astonishingly wholesome for people who say fuck as often as we do here. More importantly than all of that, we're a show-munity. The chat is 100% where it's at. A lot of the stuff we'll be showing tonight was made by people hanging out in the chat. So give thanks to the Queen Most High, because you're chatting amongst royalty. The Queen is a very talented rapper from the Seattle area and just so happens to be the real and ultimate ruler of this entire Waniverse. So you don't want to cross DeQueen. Go to DeQueen's Bandcamp. I just dropped a link to DeQueen Bandcamp in the chat. So don't cross the Queen. Make sure you go check out Bandcamp. But don't fear the darkness, darling. We're weird. It's night. And you're in the right place. Respect for each other and the flow of the show is essential. Distractors, spammers, you'll be ejected. Give us a follow. And at some point in the night, I'm going to sing you a little tune and put your name in the pretty lights on the screen if you subscribe, which is so helpful in this unpaid endeavor to deliver abstract amazingness to the masses. I'll put everything down, grab my guitar, and write you, a 20-second song on the spot. All right, but with all that said, let the extravaganza begin. And tonight, we will venture back to Noir-rland for episode 4 of the adventures of Steve Germany and Dartone the Third. I've given up predicting what will happen. Stick around and I assure you, we will find out and hopefully laugh a lot, hopefully. How is everyone doing? Do we have any big wins this week? Any big news? You can add me in the chat and I'll read them throughout the show. This is a community much more than like a talk show. Let us know if you have something cool going on. Now, speaking of cool things going on, do you remember Khu.éex? The incredible band of musicians telling stories through contemporary indigenous music that's graced the Weird at Night screen more than a couple times? Me too! I remember them. Well, did you know that they have a new album coming out soon? No? Well, now you do. Did you know that the album's name is Whoosh? No? Well, now you do. Do you want to get a little sneak peek right fucking now? Yes? Well, here you go.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh. The album. Whoosh, the album. Whoosh, the album. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Got to keep focus. Stay chanting down this Babylon. This be the spark for the voiceless.
Whoosh, the album. Whoosh, the new album from Khu.éex. Coming soon.
Whoosh doesn't have an official release date quite yet, but it is on its way. You can buy the lead single from the album 10,000 Generations now on Bandcamp. Go check it out, read more about Khu.éex, learn about the incredible shows they played and the work they've done. We're going to hear more from Khu.éex later tonight. We've got a hell of a show for you, but first, I want to ask you a question. Is there someone from your life that invalidated you or argued with you when you tried to speak your truth, diminished the power of an important point you were trying to make frivolously? Is there someone you still kind of argue with in your mind, even if it was years ago, that you always wanted to say your piece to? No? Just me? Well, I've had those people in my life, and I had a really interesting realization the other day. I don't know those people anymore. Anything I think about them is actually just me playing their role in my own head. Whatever there is to say, I've said to myself. There is only forward, friends. The ghosts of our past are simply illusions of ourselves. I let some serious shit go, and I feel so much lighter for it. Just a little love note to you from your chair floating friend. But we gotta blast the fuck off. What am I doing? We gotta jump this baby to the next level. And to do it, I need everyone watching on every platform to ask me a weird question. Here on Twitch, they've already started. Anything you could think of that would be hard to answer, would be funny, whatever you think a weird question would be. Just at me in the chat and I'll answer when we have at least 3. We got Payge Turner in the house. We're gonna journey back to Noir-rland with our friends, Steve Germany and Dartone the Third. Remember Face has returned, and much more. But first, we welcome back returning WAN friends, King Youngblood, who just dropped a powerful new video called Home is Only a House. It premiered in Afropunk a couple days ago, in fact. We're gonna watch it now. You can thank me when we come back.
No. Are you crazy?
Could not soar, at least not with me, chaining you to the ground. I could wait here for you to shed all the doubt. I fell in love with the rain when you hated the clouds. This home is only a house. Light is your own. What's best for me, what's best for you, what's best for our home. So what's it gonna be? Do you pack up, say see you soon? And when you finally leave, will you have nothing left to lose? I could wait here for you to shed all the doubt. Home is only a house. Home is only a house. Home
I told you it was powerful stuff, didn't I? Fucking amazing. I think that's my favorite track from King Youngblood so far. This home is only a house. Fantastic stuff. King Youngblood had been sweeping through the Seattle music scene for a few years now. This was their third appearance on Weird at Night, and I'm positive there will be many more to come. But right now, let's talk turkey. Hey, oh, hey, yeah. Yeah, all right. So we got some questions to answer. We got some big wins from people. So let's get right down to it. Madsy in the End Times asks, what would question ask itself? I think if question attempted to question itself, questions themselves would disappear from the face of the earth, Madsy. And I think that's a bad thing ultimately. So let's not wish for that too often. But I do think if a question asked itself a question, then some kind of vortex would open, and God only knows what would happen. We've had personal experience with vortexes here on Weird at Night, and I can tell you it really messes up a lot of stuff. Alex F&V asks, if a toe meets a bird, what does the panda say? Well, I've had this happen before. I was just out on my porch, barefoot, for no reason, in the rain, okay? And a little bird came down and started sniffing my toe. Now, that's not unusual. That happens all the time, right? You get your toe sniffed by a bird every now and then. But what I wasn't prepared for was the trees next to me all of a sudden rustling and realizing that a massive panda came down from a tree, watching this bird sniff my foot, and literally just screamed in English, "Where's the peanut butter?" It's actually happened, but that's what they do, apparently. Pandas, they're really into peanut butter. We only give them bamboo. I think you can see why they don't want to breed all the time. Blazinspace, big wins, made it through 3 shows in a row, and even though I may not have taken the best care of my body, I survived. The show's rocked, and that's good enough for now. That's awesome, Blazinspace. Let me tell you a little something about my friend Blazinspace. Blazinspace did 2 shows in a row. That would be Thursday and last night, and then spent the entirety of today putting this show together. So huge thanks to Blazinspace, big love, always giving everything for Weird at Night. It means the world to me, and I know it means the world to a lot of others too, Blazin. Dartone the Third. This is a pretty standard question, but marry, fuck, kill, Gonzo, Kermit the Frog, animal. Whew. I think I would marry Kermit because he seems very stable. I think I would kill animal. Just because he's gonna break a bunch of my shit and be a pain in the ass. And even though he's kind of fun at first, problematic as things go along. And then, yeah, me and Gonzo gonna have some special time between us. That's how I'd play that one, I think. Blazinspace, in the movie of your life, when they make the sequel, are you going to be wearing golden boots and have wings? Yes, I'm also gonna wear a single red glove because I will only work for blood money in the sequel. But that's our questions for now. Thank you for your comments and questions. Love it. Love seeing how everybody's mind works. It's a whole lot of fun. And you know we love our friends over at Converge Media. Their community, national, and international coverage informs people all over the world each and every day. And next week, their morning update show returns at 11 a.m. On Facebook and their other streaming media platforms. Let's get a peek at Converge, shall we?
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
Back on this rap ish, I ain't even broke a sweat, homie, this practice. Pondering my next move, staring at my track list, hope I ain't missing my window. Praying like a Baptist, Seattle's own. Tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers, and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing these venues. Guess if you ain't at the table, you on the menu, and I'm that spitter, baby. They don't want you to see, but everybody's south of Capitol Hill's rocking with me. Boys smoke the trays and ponder getting their life together. I'm comfortable with my role, so I'm like, whatever. Me? I ain't got a job, but I work hard. And you don't work hard, but you got a job. The irony is I'm judged while you feel the applause. I'm slept on, that's why I had to set this alarm. My dudes is armed, I'm armed with this arm charm. Body banging like she got that cream from Barry Bonds.
Yeah. I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
X-ray season is here, a real hitter with a mic, I'm everything that they fear. With that, hood ain't the same, I was all on their ass, I'm level-headed. So yo, my dudes love when I spaz, and I'm so over Seattle's passive-aggressive attitude. They don't call you back, what they really saying is F you. While I'm from the same place, I move at a different pace. I prefer if you just said it to my face, damn, I did it.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it
I hate
for
these average dudes with they average spit, writing average rhymes, knocking average chicks. The closer I get, I can feel the people starting to shift. I'm loyal to a fault, and everybody can't come with. Rap's a rich man's game, I'm only playing with change. They bang models and singers, I'm knocking my own flame, I'm different. The crowd, I move with the chosen few. Black thoughts, I could be the front man for the roots. No diamonds and gold, I'm on my sticks and stones. If we can see your panty line, you should have on a thong. My team is strong, through this fire we forged a bond. And they already know what it is when I get on. To the hearse, party like it's December 31st. When I'm on my deathbed, I probably cracking my nurse. You ain't got the bars to compete, I'm a verbal athlete. Deflating these boys so they say that I cheat. Damn, I did it.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
Yeah. I should probably start by apologizing for the long wait, man. You know, I know I be tripping. But I'm not just a rapper, I'm an artist. And, you know, my creative process is a little bit different than most. Nonetheless, I want to welcome everybody out to the Dre's Experience. I got TCF in the building, my whole camp's here with me. I got the band in here laying this cool-ass vibe. And I'm Seattle's own.
Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. After some studio upgrades, like I said, Converge Media's morning update show at 11 a.m. Pacific time every weekday with Trey Holiday and the Big O, Omari Salisbury, who introduced us to the episode. Give them a follow, check out the show, and consider making a financial commitment to their incredible footage. But from the news of the day to the nights of now, we astrally project ourselves into digital displays of digits and delights. And what greater delight than a music video from another returning star of Weird at Night, singer-songwriter Payge Turner. This music video was released in 2018. It's called Aftermath. I think you're gonna love it. Check it out.
Keeping your sound in, cast away. You fade into bones, selfless soul. You're harder to find. Down you cripple the feeling you're losing your mind. Damn, don't you replay the pulse of the aftermath. Ocean refuses, no river. Welcoming your perishing groans. stand alone. You breathe in again. Your lungs, they burn. They ripple in vain. Deep down you quiet the feeling you're losing your mind. Damn, don't you replay the pulse of the aftermath. The ocean refuses. No river. Welcoming your perishing rose.
Wow. The ocean refuses no river. What a line. So much passion. Amazing poetry. Payge Turner is always hard at work making new stuff for us to love. Make sure to click on the Bandcamp and YouTube links I dropped in the chat and show her some love. Come on. But from the flower of love comes the fauna of musical information. In March 1997, Seattle music and culture blog Nada Mucho began. It's still running today. One of the longest running music blogs in America. And the lovely Nina Watson-Carey is on hand to talk about 8 new track previews I know you're gonna love. So love.
Hey everyone, this is Nina Watson-Carey bringing to you Nada Mucho, Newsy News That's New. Nada Mucho is 100% volunteer driven, supporting independent music and entertainment since the late 90s. Tonight, once again, we bring to you an incredible lineup of new music just for you. For each of these artists, we're going to drop the links in the chat. And what we want you to do is click on those links and support those artists directly. This is Nina Watson-Carey, and you are watching Weird at Night.
Yo, I've been burning forests, trying to find my sight and hiding regrets. Better yet, my weight and conscience armored right to the neck. These waiting seas be fed up eating me, I'm chomped to the bone. Toes open, soul poking through these Roman TNs. Phone a burden in my pocket, been avoiding my texts. Fighting dying to be more honest with myself, well dressed. Buying dreams and ill perception off a spoon trying to jet. I'm Iron Mars, Tony Stark, filling holes in my chest. Painting myself, I see the changes.
Staring into the darkness like Marcus Garvey, I'm an artist, respect to the goddess. Some say I'm too modest because I'm the hardest on this path to progress. There's been carnage, regardless, this is a harvest for the world to harness. Elders' dreams, creators' promise. Being free is like paying homage. I've been on that piece, Black Dalai Lama. My college was between Stony and Cottage. The knowledge, I got it because niggas was bout it. Knew I had to pull it, the bullet or the ballot. It's like the parable of the story of the
All my pain for a gold week, yeah. My clothes been the same for whole weeks. Fuck it. You know I'm in the game, tour so deep. You know that. In the flow like Kane Corso teeth. I need the plug to put a collar on the price. This is roller coaster shit. Skipping flowers to the white. Seeing Impalas with the lights. Fathers getting life, go harder cause I grew up in squalor getting lice. I did it all.
There is no end
I never bothered, I wish I never tried. I'm paranoid, it's gonna eat me alive. And all this money spent, well, I've wasted my time. I wish I never bothered, I wish I never tried.
Get out and push. Get out and push. Out now. Just out. On our way. On our way to a shining dark place. When the shadow and rival race take us there. Let's take us there. Oh, is there.
Fuck. So much incredible stuff in there. Lots of great hip hop, some indie lo-fi, some serious metal too. If you want to know more about these artists, make sure to follow Nada Mucho on Twitter as they share little tidbits about each artist throughout the week. But now, it's time for a chat break. That's right, everybody. This is the little spot in the show where if you need to go take a tinkle, this is the time to do it. If you also have any questions or you want me to answer anything specifically, this is a good time to add me in the chat because we're just sitting here waiting, giving everybody a little breather. Yeah, so far, top-notch shit. Top-notch shit. The Khu.éex album is going to be amazing. The King Youngblood video was, blah, whoa. Payge Turner, fantastic. Converge Media coming back this next week to the morning update. And then Nada Mucho and Nina killing it with the music recs. It's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Also, just a reminder, next Saturday is our Halloween edition of Weird at Night. It's technically the day before, but whatever. Still haven't gotten a lot of suggestions from people about what we should do. Don't worry, I'll come up with some stuff, okay? Don't worry about that. I will come up with some stuff, but if you want to have a hand, if you have a special kind of horror-related thing that you think Weird at Night should do, maybe Halloween is the time to do it, huh? So give that some thought. Yeah, also a reminder, please follow our channel. It's a very, very helpful thing for us. If you're watching on the Converge Facebook page and you haven't given them a follow, make sure you do that. Make sure to like their page. Blazinspace is asking, what if people send in ghost stories? Absolutely. We can make stuff like that happen. If you want to send in costume pics, let's make that happen. It's not very hard to do. And the best and easiest way, or links to favorite horror movies that we can sketch on, absolutely. Blazinspace, making a lot of sense right now. And the easiest way to send me that stuff is through our Discord, which I put, which I just dropped a link to in the chat. It's bit.ly/WAN, W-A-N, Discord, D-I-S-C-O-R-D, one word. Go in there, join our Discord, then friend request me and send me a DM, because that's how, it's the easiest way for me to kind of keep track of everything is to keep it in Discord. So, Alex F&V says, when WAN was a baby, I sent in my ghost story. And blazinspace then says, when Wan was a baby is going to be my first all-harp instrumental EP. Dartone, if you wanted to dress up like God but could only use your friend's clothes, whose closet do you go to? After me, of course. Blazinspace. Blazinspace has this jacket, this red, ridiculously awesome jacket that they've worn a few times on the show. But that's where I'd go. That's whose closet I would raid if I wanted to feel like God. But are you an artist? Do you want to be on Weird at Night? Because you absolutely can be. Do you make music, poetry, painting? Do you dance? Are you a drag artist? What about a comic? Do you do sketch comedy, short films, animations, literature? We want to feature your work on Weird at Night. If you want to get in touch, the easiest way to do that is through email or the aforementioned Discord. Our email is weirdatnight@gmail.com. That goes directly to me. Or join our Discord, like I said, bit.ly/WANDiscord, WANDISCORD. All one word. Send me a friend request, and then we can have a private conversation and figure out what it is you do and what you'd like to have on the show, because we'd love to have it on the show. So I'm going to stop repeating myself needlessly. Let's get back to the Big O. What does Omari have to say?
Yo, it's your man, the Big O. I want to thank you for tuning in to Weird at Night. Don't forget to share the stream.
Coming up, we got more Khu.éex. We got Not For Sale. Remember Face is here as well. But right now, it's time to journey back to the land of black and white. Noir-rland, baby! If you haven't watched Weird at Night before, Noir-rland is essentially a place of fiction that is only seen in black and white that originally spawned the creation of Weird at Night's resident shoe detective, Steve Germany. Well, a lot's changed since then. As we've continued through the last 18 months or so, Noir-rland has vastly evolved and changed, and there are characters turning up freaking everywhere. Steve Germany and his idiot cohort, Dartone, have been investigating the mystery of missing climate scientist Mandolin Ravage. But what have they found? Well, let's find out.
The Adventures of Steve Germany and Dartone the Third in Noir-rland. Starring Steve Germany and Dartone the Third in The Case of the Goblin Bird. Episode 4, Shoe and Tell. On their mission to save a missing scientist, Steve Germany, a self-proclaimed shoe detective, and Dartone the Third, an insecure former cult leader, have discovered that this mythical creature is the key to solving their case. Last episode, Dartone had to confront his past and was nearly defeated by a gang of leather jacket-clad raccoons. This week, we dive further into the clouded monochrome streets of Enigma, known as Noir-rland.
Oh my god, thanks for coming and saving me, Steve.
Oh, of course, Dartone. I mean, when you're naturally heroic like me, that's what you do. Even for, you.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty heroic for saving me because of my importance to the world, so you've done the world a great service. And I think going forward, what the fuck is that on my sock?
Hey, Dartone, shut up! Shut up! I just found something. What's on your sock?
Feather? It's poking me in the foot. Fuck.
Dartone, shut up! There's a feather on your foot!
Oh wow, you are like such a good detective. You're right. It is a feather. No other detective could have told me that. Thank you so much for telling me what the thing poking my foot was.
Well, no shit, Dartone. You're with the very best. You're with Steve goddamn Germany. That's how we do this. Follow the feathers. Because goddamn Mandolin Ravage is most likely at the end of wherever these feathers lead.
Following this new discovery of clues, whether by intuition, pure luck, or a carefully placed trail of feathers to guide them, our heroes are led back to where our adventure began. Mandolin Ravage's home laboratory.
Holy shit, Steve. I think that's the Goblin bird. You want to look through the binoculars?
What? What? Binoculars, you mean? Give it to me.
Okay, here, like, is this just a detective thing? Like, yeah, here's the binoculars that you wanted, Steve.
Give them to the professional, Dartone. Jesus Christ. God damn it. What's going on in there?
Who the fuck cares? They've got my shoe. Let's go get it.
No, damn it. Not just yet, Dartone. There's something else going on here. We have to rescue Mandolin.
Look, they're leaving with my soul, my shoe. Smells like Goblin bird in here.
Shut up, Dartone. God damn it. We need to look for clues. We should see what the Goblin bird was watching before they left.
For posterity, this is one Mandolin Ravage, extending my chronicle of the creation of Utopion. Working title. My device has shaped up swimmingly. So swimmingly, in fact, that I am going to run a small pretest on my own computer, simply to see if we can achieve world peace. Unfortunately, upon checking social media, I sadly discovered that world peace was not yet attained. And I wondered, what had I missed? What could I do better? What was the missing link? That tiny spark. And then I realized, shit. I have a very important presentation to make to the palace. There has to be something that I can test. Something that I can test fully. I am just on the brink. I know I can find that small piece. That small piece. I think I know what I need to do. It's time. It is time to fully, truly test Utopion. Working title. Ending recording for now. This is one Mandolin Ravage.
Perhaps, Dartone, Mandolin's story was more of a tragedy than a comedy.
Yeah, Steve. I mean, this is pretty bad. I would say tragedy over comedy. Very astute. Very astute. Oh my god. My foot fits directly into this shoe print.
Shut the fuck up, Dartone. Don't you see what's going on here? Your shoe, your foot, fits exactly in that shoe print.
That was really good of you to notice that, Steve. Good job. Good job.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm a fucking detective, Dartone. I'm a genius. Is that a book? What does it say?
Oh, it's a transmutation book. Must be some evil magic.
Fucking A, Dartone. It's what'd you say? It's transmutation.
Yeah, transmutation. That's how they say it.
Transmutation. It's some kind of evil French word. Let's just try to think this through. We have a missing climate scientist whose parents perished in a smog accident. We have a goblin bird that we're following that might have been following us at various times. We have like 7 pillowcases worth of feathers. We have a shoe print that fits your stupid foot. And we have this transmutation book. What's this bird up to?
I don't know, Steve. Those were a lot of clues that were left in plain sight. That only a detective like you could have found them. Who knows what's going to happen next?
Oh, what am I up to? I needed a walk just to think. What am I missing? Should I just accept what I am? Am I just another one of my failed experiments? Goddamn no! Don't believe that. It's not easy being a goblin bird, trying to just take a walk and speak your thoughts. Sometimes you just need to say things out loud. Oh my God, ridicule everywhere. I'm not crazy. God damn it, I thought this shoe might be the answer. I thought maybe this raccoon magic would work, but maybe this raccoon magic isn't all it was cracked up to be. Maybe Sam Circle was right. Maybe I've wasted valuable time on these fools, and I could have been using that time to destroy utility centers and take out Wi-Fi satellites and save the world. Perhaps once again I've made the misstep of trying to save myself instead of saving the whole world. Either way, I know my old friend will soon give me the answers. The old magic shop for crystal balls and magical objects. Just as he's helped me in the past, I'm sure he'll be able to tell me if this magic shoe can get me where I want to go. Now I better get back to Steve and Dartone. If they haven't solved this mystery by now, it's time I give them some answers.
Send a message to reality in the other realms. Every raccoon needs to know. Dartone is in Noir-rland, and he's working with the Goblin Bird. Prepare my shuttle. We may need to ask for reinforcements.
Could Dartone's magical shoe actually be the key to the Goblin Bird's tragic loneliness? Could it be that this failed cult leader, this false modest fantasy man, was actually right about the space raccoons from Mars? Shoe Detective Steve Germany seems to be gaining confidence with each new clue. What new revelation may fly around the bend? Could it be that these two unlikely heroes actually saved the day and solved the case of the Goblin Bird? The adventures of Steve Germany and Dartone the Third continue next Saturday night.
So, the Goblin Bird has Dartone's shoe, which we just learned the Goblin Bird believes that raccoon magic is real and could possibly save the Goblin Bird from what? There's so much to this mystery, folks. It's hard to dissect it all at once. But we don't have to, because what you could do instead is go to the Shop of Juan. That's the shopofjuan.com. And you can get yourself an Adventures of Steve Germany and Dartone mug, a Steve Germany shirt, or if you're feeling very saucy and you really don't want to have any friends at all, you can also get yourself a Dartone shirt that says humble as fuck on it, which obviously very true. Obviously very true. There's so much to unravel here, but unravel it we will. Next Saturday at 10 p.m., we have more Noirrland coming at you. This Tuesday, we're going to have a little more for you as well. So make sure you tune in Tuesdays and Saturdays at 10 p.m. to follow this mystery, to make a mystery. But Jesus Christ, Noirrland is crazy. Crazy. I mean, I barely know what just happened. I have no idea what will happen next. From the dingy black and white hellscape of Noirrland to the capitalist groan of the Shop of Juan, we cleanse ourselves now with a minute of producer impresario, not for sale. And I say, feast your ears, friends. Always keeping the vibes just right. Big love to Not For Sale. Go to his Bandcamp and check out his newest release. Nothing makes sense anymore. But hold on. My mind just wrapped itself around something. So there's a raccoon gang in Noir-rland that wants to kill Dartone because Dartone had a cult dedicated to eliminating raccoons here in reality, right? Now that Dartone's in their neck of the woods, they want revenge. But did the raccoon just say, like, prepare my shuttle or prepare my ship? Like, what's going on here? Because Dartone's whole thing was that there were space raccoons trying to run everything. This is getting very uncomfortable. Okay, let's change the subject. That's what I always do when I'm uncomfortable. Things are just flying by tonight. And you know who else is flying right now? Remember Khu.éex, the incredible indigenous band with the new album called Whoosh, coming out soon? Well, it turns out they have a documentary about them coming out soon as well. The Magic of Noise is currently set to debut this year. Khu.éex, The Magic of Noise is a feature-length documentary film that grew out of 5 years of documenting the band and their performances. It follows the project from the spark of an idea brought into being by Kismet through the tragic loss of 2 key members and into rebirth and activism. Check it out.
You know, when he first asked me to do this, I said to him, what? No, what makes you think I can sing?
When I have a drum, I'm just not going to put it on the wall. I'm going to use it. My masks, my regalia, I'm going to use all these things. I'm going to live it.
I think it's really important to have that cross-cultural exchange. Our whole culture is all about conveying knowledge by way of storytelling. It was oral history.
There will definitely be a different kind of message behind the music, mythology, storytelling, traditional music, sharing culture and stories and dancing.
That's how we retained our information. We didn't have books. And to this day, that's how it works. The artist is the storyteller.
For a long time, it was hard for Native bands to get hired. You know, like in the 60s, there's limited opportunities of where you could go play at.
As a musician, you understand when you get up there that you're doing something that people before you couldn't. Forcefully oppressed, in some cases, people who died for the ability to bring out masks, to bring out blankets, to bring out songs, to bring out drums, to bring out all of that. And so to get up there and to be yourself in front of people in this powerful way, bringing these songs out, is a political act.
You know, it's something new. I don't think you've ever heard anything quite like it. I mean, everybody says that, well, it's hard to categorize my band.
We're taking cues from like what Jim Pepper did. Jim Pepper took traditional music, he combined it with jazz, he combined it with funk.
As a jazz musician, like, you know, listening to John Coltrane and music, you know, like that, there's always a spiritual element to it.
To me, you know, jazz is the teacher, funk is the preacher, right?
And, you know, in the early 80s, I learned about the Talking Heads. Then I learned about Parliament Funkadelic. They were getting into this sort of extended grooves and soloing, and I heard this keyboard player, you know, and I knew it was a big part of it.
I'm inspired by everything, because I hear everything. I'm inspired by bird calls.
Doing contemporary art, contemporary music shows the world, you know, we're still here. We're still creating, we're still synthesizing and, you know, dealing with contemporary society and evolving.
We're not all feathers, we're not all cedar, we're not all bear skin, or we don't ride horses. Us even being here and doing something creative with our energy and time and showing that is to say, like, yo, we know the struggle, but we have to create something beautiful. And if we don't, then we've missed the messages of our ancestors.
that is going to be something really, really special. I'm very, very excited for Khu.éex and so stoked for me because I can't wait to watch The Magic of Noise. We'll have more about it as the release date gets closer. So powerful. Stay tuned. We still have an amazing music video from Remember Face coming up. Don't you dare go anywhere. And a quick reminder that even though we're getting close to the end of this episode, the party is not over. Join our Discord server and hop on the community voice chat channel after the show. I'll be there about 5 minutes after we go off the air. It's a great place to hang out. It's kind of like a post-show green room hang. We riff, we just connect, we community. That's what we do. But right now we're gonna auto-write. So, what's an auto-write? Well, an auto-write is where a little exercise that we do to try and tap into our unconscious minds intentionally, which is kind of a silly thing, but it's fun to do, damn it. So, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna count back from 10, and as I do, you just try to clear your mind. And when I get to 1, I'm gonna say go. When I say go, everybody in the chat starts writing furiously for about 30 or 45 seconds. Okay, 30, 45 seconds. And when I say stop, and basically while you're writing, you're just writing anything that comes into your mind. It doesn't have to make any sense. It probably won't make a lot of sense. It doesn't have to be spelled well. It doesn't have to be edited. Just let it all hang out if you want to. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's what I do. A lot of, and it makes for a very interesting result. So after about that 30 or 45 seconds, I'll say stop. We enter a return on our keyboards. Everybody's auto-write shows up in the chat. We read them out loud. We watch this amazing video from Remember Face. And then we head over to the Discord voice chat. And then we get back here on Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Pacific. That's Tuesday and Saturday, 10 p.m. Pacific. So one more time, I count back from 10. You try to clear your mind. When I get to 1, I'll say go. When I say go, we all start writing whatever comes into your head. After about 30, 45 seconds, I say stop. We hit enter, return, we read them. Everybody's happy. And somebody might even end up pregnant. You just never know. You just never know. So, okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Start typing. All right, and go ahead and stop. Hit enter or return. And as these come in, I'm gonna start reading mine. So mine is, messages in my head from birds that have been dead for 50 years, but never said hello when the cow jumped over the spoon. Do horses ever get hooked on horse? I'm talking about the basketball game, obviously, sickos. No, probably not. Hoofed basketball is still at least 30 years out, but we can keep the dream alive? No? It's already dead? Why do I pay you? Blazinspace. My most excellent galactic companion knows when auto-writing comes, Stardust starts meowing and running around until I have to round her up and hold her on my lap purring, but wanting to escape, but still saying like she's dreaming up some words, probably something like fish, bee, toy, meow, pet me, pet me, pet me. What is a star like? Some cats speak French. Blazin, that makes all the sense in the world. Alex F&V, Scotland, you fucking wank is what she said to me when I asked where the toads went to. Bitch, I was only asking. It's not 7:30 in the morning, it's 9 in the afternoon, like Panic at the Disco in that shitty song I didn't deserve to have set upon my ears all those years ago. That wasn't the point, Rocco. It's my modern life, and you're not living in it, fart face. You do not mess with Alex F&V, friends. Freddie Dalmastar. Aloe juice. I am surrounded by bottles of aloe juice. I chug, I chew my drink. My stomach is full to bursting. I am become aloe juice. The aloe juice is become me. Freddie. Beautiful. Dartone the Third. I woke up in bed, naked with my partner's parents again. This was going to be hell tonight. I dressed in slacks and shirt, but the color was off, so I picked a dress that brought out my eyes. I made shoes out of duct tape and drank a fifth in the Uber on the way to work. 15 minutes late, but no one cares. God, I love being a teacher. Shit, God damn it, Dartone. Madsy in the end times. Zero context, I'm looking out for the numbers. I shrink behind statistics. I call the earth my own. I drive a candy cane up my nostril and sharpen my mind. I play the game of Ga. Bicentennial baby. I love fall. Enough leaves have fallen that I have my view of the city again, and I love losing myself in the lights every night. But I still feel a sense of loss for the leaves, which is dumb, since the trees don't seem to mind. Excellent, Bicentennial baby. Excellent auto rights from everybody here tonight. Fantastic stuff. Another night of friends, fun, art, music, laughs, farts, probably, and all around good times. You know, I believe it was Big Bird who said, I, your glass, will modestly discover to yourself that of yourself which you yet know not of. Yes, that was Big Bird. Anyway, it's true. The world is a series of reflections, sending back at us the things we most despise, love, enjoy, and hate. Where we put our energies makes a huge difference when we talk about reflection, friends. Wherever you're at, I hope you find one thing to say out loud that you love about yourself. Seriously, I'll do it right now. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. I can eat so much macaroni and cheese! I'm a champ at that. You see? It's not that hard. No, really. If I were to say something genuinely true about myself, I think I'm authentic and genuine. It's the part of me that I'm most proud of. And it brings me back to the rules of Weird at Night. People come first. Time before money. Art is the antidote. Attack with love. We close out the show tonight with a dope video from returning WAN superstars Remember Face. This is a video for their track Snake. Remember Face may not be at the top of everyone's minds in Seattle, but they should be. This duo puts together incredible production, incredible lyrics, and incredible videos. You're gonna love this. I'm Patrick Galactic. We, friends, are Weird at Night. I'll see you this Tuesday at 10 p.m. Pacific time, every Tuesday, every Saturday at 10 p.m. Pacific time, wherever you're watching right now. I love you. Tell the world I was beautiful.
Wake up, turn on flavor, my turn when we wake up. You're weird at night. So weird at night. Thanks for being so weird at night. For 100 nights. Weird at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Weird